more overburden day.
Oh, yeah.
We set 5 yards or so down the box.
Well, cool.
Now I'm just...
So how many days you been here now? 5 days?
Are you so excited?
And you guys just kind of helping out?
Yeah, we come down to Muscle Ford. Well, yeah, I don't work in the rain. I did that over on the east side for so long. I've learned to wait on the sunshine.
Hey.
Forgiving.
We've been through this. You get a shower every night.
Yeah. Well, cool. So underneath here is bedrock, right?
This is still hard packed.
And so you're just going to keep shoveling it all down. Yeah, you got it working. So this is kind of what they did in the old days, right? Yeah. Back in, on different things, using the water coming out of the mountain instead of blowing the water. Yeah. You're using what's naturally here, right?
Naturally there, sort of diverting it back and forth. Once I hit hard pack, I try to stay at hard pack.
Yeah.
How did you, you just knew that this water was going to be coming out here, or that's because of the culvert?
Last year we cleaned a little eddy just a couple 100 yards this way. I mean, once we hit bedrock, we pulled like 2 ounces out. And I've been sampling every bit of bedrock on this inner bend.
Ah, okay. And then you found this spot was like...
My heart's sort of prospecting. Like every day I still got to go find gold in a new area. So I do a test pan every night. That's sort of...
So the nature of the way this is
That's cool.
Kind of an outside bend right here, right? So the river comes down from up here, it makes a circle, and then comes that way. So when
quite a bit. We're on a upper bench of the inside bend.
So when the ancient floods and all of that, this is the area that would deposit the gold.
I'm hoping.
So far,
and a lot of other geological, like the fact that mountain, that intrusion that's popping up.
Yep.
Obviously been ate away. It's the same rock through there.
Right.
It changes on that bedrock. Changes on that bedrock.
And you have that canyon up there.
And you got that canyon, so
everything kind of...
So back before the road.
Nia, come here. Don't go in that nasty
I'm
stuff.
hoping that this was a big crush that was back there.
Yeah. So if it works similar to where you were just downriver a ways, you should end up with 3 to 4 ounces out of it.
I'm hoping at the low side.
And you've been seeing gold on the bedrock itself. Yeah. As the other day when I was here.
We've been pulling 100 mesh gold consistent through the sand and top gravels. So just to test pan out of the sluice yesterday, we only ran overburden. Probably like that 5-6 yards that we could go.
Yeah.
And our little test pans were 1,000 specs.
Yeah.
So,
but I know the other day when I was here, when you first hit bedrock, there were cracks. Because you took your brush and brushed the gold out of the crack. They had burlap
for the catching of the. Well, no, they also use moss.
And moss, miner's moss. Yeah. You bet. A lot of them didn't have access to burlap, so they had to use whatever they could find.
I feel like moss makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Well,
it's like that green carpet stuff.
Yeah.
She said that stuff.
So I really just try to control it. I'm sort of screening with my rake. So a couple inches under this it's still hard packed. I have 1 or 2 little spots that have poked out. I think might be the bedrock crowning out. That'll be the last thing we sweep down the box. I need that hard surface to bring all
well,
this down.
We've got a lot of sunshine coming up. I'm thinking this here is usually good to do.
You getting in everybody's business?
Yeah.
The foreman.
I have to go with my
There's a shovel if you need a clean cutter.
So what you're looking for whenever you're out here, in Doyle's done this, is you're taking a look and you can dig down and doing your sampling, and you're looking at flood layers. So you can see the difference between this here and this here. This is the top of a flood layer and the bottom of a flood layer, if the gold that got deposited during the flood layer would be right here. The sand up here and the gravel down here. And now when you get down in here, you're seeing a whole different, another flood layer. And then so you've got a flood layer, a flood layer, and a flood layer. So you can see through however how many hundreds of years, thousands of years, the highway was built and all of that. So, but when the floods come through here, where he's at right now is on the outside of the bend of the river. So during a high flood, this is where it will deposit. And so he knows enough about reading the lay of the land, the canyon up there, the creek and all of that, and he's doing really well right here. So what he'll end up doing is, pretty quick the water's going to be gone, and then we'll probably help him out, but we'll take all of this stuff, we'll go back in the hole. So when we're done, this will be covered up, and the next flood we have or whatever they have, it'll eventually you won't even be able to notice it. So one of the requirements we have is our members can do this, but they have to be filled in when they're done.
Fair enough.
So
don't throw your rocks too far.
yeah, so yeah, and he learned that a long time ago, is you want to put the rocks close enough to where they can just be thrown right back in.
Yeah.
And so we're thinking of what we're, so say that again. So we're,
Yeah, so we hit it here, and that's when this bedrock exposed, but we're really chasing this hard packed red. It's only 6 inches to a foot in spots on top of the bedrock.
and what do you think that got put
And
there?
I think it's back on the 64 flood when it washed this road, houses, everything was gone. So that's when I would expect, hopefully older, hopefully every once in a while we'll hit a little pocket of white channel like hard hay.
Like what would that be from?
I don't know, 100,000 years ago.
Oh wow, okay.
Like original deposit.
And so that's you hit the bedrock right there. That's bedrock.
Yeah. We usually take that. It's harder than it looks to actually even get the bedrock exposed.
You know,
They'll
back
be
in,
laughing at me because I'm out here sweeping the mountains.
so if you look at back in the old 49er, they would be hosing this down with water.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what the monitors
Hydraulic
did,
mining
right?
or
The
whatever.
hydraulic mining, and but right now he's using Mother Nature, and this is legal, and just a lot harder work.
Clear up every time I was brushing it. The other
Yeah.
day, it was, you'd see the gold come off the bedrock.
Fine.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Alright, only 60 more times an hour and you'll have it to run with. You talking about that? Look down, the sun's shining on that now. If you can
Get some gold.
you can,
See, I can put the camera in.
and then just have it where you can see the ripples in there, and then maybe go right up. Just go right up and showing the ripples and see how the gravel bounces around. Even though the water's running down, it's
Nice little dancing.
yeah, I love that. Yeah,